Imagine the year 2080. Once fertile lands are barren, rivers have vanished, supply chains are breaking. The world that once felt stable begins to crack, one system at a time. This is not fantasy. Many scientists warn that by the end of this century, human civilization could face collapse. Civilization collapse means more than an economic crash or a war. It means a deep, lasting breakdown of global systems, governments, infrastructure, and population stability. It is when human society loses its ability to maintain order, provide food, and sustain technology. History shows smaller examples like the fall of the Maya or the Roman Empire, but those were regional. A global collapse would be unprecedented. Collapse does not usually happen from one cause. It builds from several connected failures. Climate stress is the first and biggest trigger. Rising temperatures beyond 2 or 3 degrees Celsius could set off feedback loops, melting ice sheets, dying forests, and disrupted ocean currents. When these systems break, they reinforce each other, speeding up change beyond control. Scientists already see early signs like weakening ocean circulation and record-breaking heat waves. Food and water systems come next. Changing rainfall, heat stress, and extreme weather reduce crop yields. When harvests fail, prices rise, hunger spreads, millions are forced to migrate. Governments under pressure may fall as people fight for survival. Conflict and instability follow. History shows that food scarcity often fuels unrest. With billions affected, global tensions rise. Nations may close borders or go to war over dwindling resources. Political systems weaken as citizens lose faith. Infrastructure also begins to fail. Modern civilization depends on interconnected systems, energy grids, digital networks, trade routes, and healthcare. If one fails, others follow. A power grid failure can stop transport, food storage, and communication. Without strong governance, recovery becomes harder after every shock. Social weakness makes it worse. Deep inequality, misinformation, and political division reduce trust and cooperation. A society that cannot act collectively struggles to respond to crises. The faster disasters come, the less time there is to adapt. How likely is this? Some researchers believe the chance of collapse before 2100 could be between 20 and 50%. Others argue humanity is resilient and innovation may help us adapt. But even conservative models admit the risk is rising fast. Global population may still grow, but regional collapse across Africa, South Asia, or parts of the Americas could trigger global aftershocks. The idea of collapse matters because it forces serious planning. Most governments prepare for gradual warming, not sudden, compounding shocks. But real-world systems often fail abruptly. Crops, water networks, and political systems have limits. Once pushed past those limits, the fall is steep. There are clear ways to reduce the risk. Cut greenhouse gas emissions now to slow warming. Build stronger food and water systems that can handle droughts and floods. Strengthen global cooperation and emergency coordination. Create backup systems for energy, transport, and digital communication. Reduce inequality and corruption to rebuild public trust. Support research that studies extreme risk scenarios, not just average ones. Collapse is not destiny, it is a warning. Humanity has faced threats before. Nuclear war, pandemics, economic depressions, and adapted. The question is whether we act fast enough this time. If collapse happens, it will not come overnight. It will come quietly, piece by piece. Failed harvests, mass migration, power outages, and empty shelves. Civilization will fade, not explode. But there is still time to prevent it. Every policy, every innovation, every act of cooperation pushes collapse further away. The real reason civilization might fall is not only climate change or resource loss, it is human inaction. The systems breaking down around us can still be rebuilt if we choose to.